Hey everybody, it's Kim from GetGreenBeWell.com. Did you know that spring and summer are not the only times when you need to be focusing on your lawn and garden? Fall is actually a wonderful time to be getting out there and cleaning up your yard in preparation for a fabulous growing season in next spring. I'm here to tell you about some of WORX lawn and garden tools that I'm going to be using to prep my yard and garden for fall this year so I can have growing success next year. And today we're going to be talking about WORX 40-volt leaf blower. It's going to be a cordless version, which I'm super excited about because I can use it to blow off all of the many leaves that are falling right now. We're also going to be unboxing their leaf mulcher, so I can take those leaves and make them into very fine mulch that's going to enrich my soil, so I'll have fabulous soil in the spring for growing success. And then we'll also be talking about a pop-up can, which makes getting rid of all the debris and leaves in your yard so much easier. So stay tuned for an unboxing of these lawn and garden tools, and then we'll give you an idea of how to use them effectively in your yard and garden this fall. What I love about this leaf blower is that it is cordless. For us, it is perfect because we have a very large yard, so a corded one would not work well. But WORX does have corded leaf blowers that are electric as well, so whatever works for your situation. So here is the unboxing right in here. We have what we suspect is the batteries. Let's open this up. And there will be, yes, two 20-volt batteries. And WORX has a lot of different lawn and garden tools as well as power tools that all run on 20 volts or 40 volts. So these have the two 20-volt batteries. It's really great because you can use batteries for a lot of different options or a lot of different products, so keep that in mind. So it does come with both of these, and there is a charger inside as well, so let's go ahead and get that. And that is over here, well packaged. And we'll open that up, find the charger. So you can charge both of them at the same time, which is fabulous. And then we're loving this battery display right here. So it gives you a visual indication of how much battery charge you have and when it is done, so there's no guessing. So that is fabulous. We will be charging the batteries before putting this to use. And then let's take out the blower itself. Here we have the nozzle. And the attachment. And then finally, the base of the system. So there is 40-volt cordless leaf blower. It's very lightweight quite honestly. And then the instruction manual. So that's what you can expect when you get this one. So next up is the WORX leaf mulcher. This is something where you can put the leaves in and it will be ground up into fine little bits, and then you can then use it as natural mulch. It'll do it from an 11-to-1 ratio, which means if you had 11 buckets of leaves, it would break it down to about 1 bucket of mulch. It does that using a bladeless system, and you don't even need any tools to put this together either. It can be put together right out of the box. So go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. First off is a quick start guide to using the leaf mulcher. It talks about the collection bag is not included, how to assemble the mulcher stand. I'm going to show you another WORX product in just a moment that would be great as the collection bag, so you don't have to worry about that. But it gives you all kinds of diagrams of how to easily put this together. And then we'll take off the top. Some of these legs that are individually wrapped and protected in there, so we'll put those aside. And then this is the main component, and we'll just go ahead and lift that out. So this is the actual mulching system, and we'll give you a close-up view of the bladeless mulching system that is in there. But right now I'm just going to put that aside and show you what's the rest in the box. So we'll take out the accessory bag first. And then this is the stand that the mulching system is going to be on. So that lifts easily out. So we'll give you another close-up view of what this looks like more in depth. And then I'm going to show you that collection bag that would be great for this, as well as just collecting dirt or debris throughout your yard and garden, as well as just kind of bagging leaves in there in order to use for the leaf mulching system later. Okay, so we just assembled the base by sticking the legs into this attachment. You just stick them in and it locks, which is perfectly easy. And then you're going to be putting a bag right here. So you can use a plastic bag, you could use a paper bag, and you'll put it inside and it kind of hangs over the edge. What we did was got the 26-gallon yard bag from WORX, and it's a collapsible bag. I've had these before and I love them. So you can collapse it down for easy storage, and then I will pop it up. We're going to be using one of these to collect the leaves, which you can do as well. And we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Fits real nice. You could also use this and then put a paper bag or a plastic bag inside as well to kind of keep it rigid and keep the mulch going in. Whatever works for you. So then from here, once you've got the bag set up, we are going to be putting in the bladeless leaf system, which is actually going to be creating mulch out of the leaves. Okay, so this simply just sits right on top. You will notice that this is a corded system, so we're going to be using this with probably an extension cord and hooking that up to the house. So that just pops right there, and then we're going to be putting this funnel on it. Again, it just simply sits down like that. This one does have latches, so you just secure it to make sure that nothing goes flying during the operation of the mulching system. And then after this, we just have one step left in order to secure this system, and this is to put down this funnel. Now there is two white dots. There's a white dot on this and there's a white dot right here. You are going to line those white dots up and just simply pop it down. And so it is literally that easy. It is also easy to take this apart and store it in a smaller area, so you can put it in your garage, you can put it in your shed, however that works for you, and then just use it when you have a load of leaves to mulch. So that entire wheelbarrow of leaves was condensed down into just this for mulch. So we'll dump it back into the wheelbarrow so you can see that it really does reduce all of your yard waste into a very manageable size. And now we're going to take this and use it as mulch because it is perfect. It is small little bits. Not only is it going to protect the dirt from any weeds that are growing in. It kind of insulates the dirt and keeps it warm for the root system. But over time, this is actually going to decompose as well. Big leaves don't decompose nearly as well as the small leaves do. It needs a lot more surface space for the microbes to be working on them, and then as it naturally decomposes, it adds all those nutrients back to the soil. It's a win-win situation, and it's free for you. So you don't even have to go buy bags of mulch, buy fertilizer and add it to your soil. All of these things end up taking time, runs to the store, and a lot of money. So this is the more natural and easy way to do it. And then I'm just going to simply kind of layer it into the beds. And that'll be great. If you want an aesthetic look, if you want to have mulch on top of that, you can do that at this point as well. The mulch will be kind of a heavier base to keep the leaves underneath on the dirt, and they'll start decomposing. So it's really up to you as far as aesthetics and what you want to do, how much money you want to spend on keeping your garden eco-friendly and just really as natural as possible. This is nature's fertilizer. This is one of the best things you can do with fall leaves in your yard and garden this year.